Okay, so I just got back from Guthrie last night, and while I did not make any money, I had a great time, and I made a huge step for me in that it was the first good sized roping I've been to where I was able to maintain my composure and stay in the moment and enjoy myself. And I kind of went into it with that goal in mind, to let all my old worries and thinking, what am I going to do in the run, and overthinking everything, just going to let it all, I wrote it all down. I'm just going to let it all float away like a balloon in a windstorm. And by the grace of God, I was able to do it, and I had a great time. I turned 2 steers, handled them both pretty well. My healer missed the second one, and I might have thrown off his timing a little bit. It was a real small steer, it was, 300 pounder, and I didn't get the best head loop on him, and picked him up and drifted up just a little bit up the pen, but he was hopping real good. And the only thing I did wrong, I think I didn't, other than not going real straight, I let him get up, but my healer's horse was real good. He was in position, but I think I might have sped up just a little bit because we were going so slow at the corner, and maybe that little bit of extra speed threw him off. But anyway, the loop he threw down didn't work. But I honestly, I didn't feel that bad about it. I had a good time, and like my brain was firing, and I felt good. It felt good. So, and that's progress for me, because up until now, anytime going, traveling anywhere, even these local jackpots around, the whole day before, the pit of my stomach's feeling bad, and I'm just dreading. I'm dreading being in the limelight, if you want to call it the limelight, just a $60 jackpot. But even going here and paying $150 a man, and boy, I was able to keep focused in the moment and breathe and pray a little bit, or a lot. But it was fun, and I feel like with that mindset, I was relying. I wouldn't even think about what I was going to do, other than think about my starting in the left horn. But I wasn't going over in my head, what could go wrong and how I've been splitting the horns, or just no. I'm just going to go and do what I practiced. And even though I didn't throw the best head loops, I turned 2 steers, and it wasn't my fault that we were out, or completely my fault. And I had a good time. So, like I say, that's the biggest part of this, of learning to rope for me, has been getting my mind right and relaxing. Kind of like talking right now, not getting all jumbled up and worrying about stuff that's in the past. I've always been tense, and I get nervous, and now I was able to keep my jaw relaxed and my shoulder relaxed and just have a good time. So I'm going to go over the next few videos some of the things I did to work on my mindset and try to get my brain firing, and talk about, there's a book called The Rise of Superman. It's about flow and extreme sports, and it's basically the brain chemicals that all come together to allow you to perform beyond your best. And I feel like, if even at a low number jackpot, if I can try to harness that and not think that I'm going to force it or overthink it, and let my brain take over all the preparation, all the practice, just let it come out, then I know that I'll be successful, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, like I say, thank you for watching, and visit whitecrowoutlaws.com and sign up for the email for alerts when I make any new content. While I was sitting there warming up, I just had an amazing feeling. If you ever been to Guthrie and they're out behind their new arena in the back, seeing the sunset and all the trees and the weather was perfect, and I had like a moment of nostalgia for my family actually settled in Crescent, Oklahoma in the land rush. Ben Franklin Ryland was I guess he might have been a kind of a crazy bastard, but he came down, set up a wagon and as a store, and it turned out to be the side of the town. And it's not that far from Guthrie, and I kind of had it kind of helped maybe my good mood and relaxation was just thinking about that history and realizing that this moment and whatever I did in the roping pen at this time really doesn't matter that much, and that gave me some perspective, made me enjoy it some more. So